Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing my highlighter collection with you. This entire drawer is highlighter, plus a couple overflows. I have a problem when it comes to highlighter. Like my blush, all my blush fits in my drawer nicely. My bronzer, my face palettes, they're all neat and tidy. But highlight, I literally don't have enough room for all my highlights, and it's just, yeah, too much. So I'm just going to start going through them because I could sit here and ramble on forever about how I have too many highlighters. But I'm going to start with the one that I have in my everyday makeup caboodle, which is this Trolls Hard Candy Prismatic Luminizer. This is a rainbow highlight. When you mix it all together, it makes kind of like a golden kind of color, like a light golden color. But you can, obviously concentrate different colors and stuff if you want. This has little finger marks in it because at one point my son got into this and, kids in makeup. So he had a little bit of fun. But I have this in my everyday makeup caboodle because I want to finish this year. And this is a very powdery highlighter. In the sense that there's a lot of kick up. You can barely touch this with a brush and there's just kick up all over the place. So I don't think it'll be too difficult to get through this. But it is a baked product, so it'll take a little bit longer, I think. But I am determined to finish this year because the packaging is just super bulky. It's really not a fantastic formula. It's usable, but it's not a fantastic formula. And I'm really just not a fan of the color, really. So I'm not like hate panning it because I don't hate it, but I just don't really care about having it anymore. So I just want to use it up. All right. This palette usually resides in here with my bronzers and face palettes because there's just not room in here. This is pretty much as packed as it can get. So yeah, this is the Makeup Obsession Rady Sunlight and Rady Moonlight. I think I'm saying that right. Rady? I'm not sure. But this is really cool because it is a double-sided highlight palette. So this is the sunlight side. Oh, you have to be kind of careful not to scratch it. So this is the sunlight side. And they're really pretty. I haven't used these on my face yet. I think these are my newest, no, scratch that, almost my newest highlighters, but they're beautiful. So that's the sunlight side. And then this is the moonlight side, which I love because the colors are so unique. There's like this orangey highlight, which is really cool. A purple, and then this one is like a duochrome. It's almost like a green with a pink shift. It's really, really cool. And this is kind of like a lilac-y, icy lilac color. I love these. It's a little bulky, but it's fine with me. I got this on clearance at Target. Alright, I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit, and I got this at either Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I love this. The colors are so cool. I love the green one, and then like the purples. I just love it. I love it so much. I love funky colored highlights. They make me so happy. This is the BH Cosmetics Illuminating in Ireland palette. A lot of these colors will not work for me for highlights. The bottom three, well, really the top three, but these three down here, I can use as highlights. The top three, definitely not. So I will probably at some point be frankening those with something. This one right here, that's a bad swatch. But this color right here is really cool. It's like a icy white, but with like green, super like faint green undertone. It's so cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is overwhelming. This is too many. I'll let you guys know how many I have, how many pans of highlight I have at the end of the video, but this is ridiculous. This is honestly ridiculous. I'm not even gonna try and justify it. This is Beauty Creations Cali Glow. I got this in a BoxyCharm a few months ago, I think. These are really nice. The first one works as a highlight. The second one I could probably use as like a funky highlight. It's a little dark for me though. Definitely cannot use this one as a highlight. So I may end up using these two as blush toppers or frankening them with something. But yeah, let me hold it this way so you guys can see the imprint. They're like little palm trees. Cute. I've got this Revolution or Makeup Revolution Skin Kiss. I don't think they sell these anymore. I bought this so long ago. This is in Peach Kiss. I think I have another one. Yeah. This one is in Ice Kiss, and I believe these were originally meant to dupe the Jeffree Star highlighters. These are massive. Like, these are so big. Like, it's my hand. But these are really nice. I do really like them. Oh, they're pretty old though. Okay, I have two of the Colourpop light sticks. This one is in Flying High, and this one has like a purple shift to it, if you can see that. And then I have Bullseye, which I actually bought Bullseye on accident. I meant to grab Flying High, but somebody put this in the wrong slot and I was just in a hurry and not paying attention, so I accidentally bought this one, but I'm not mad about it because I really like it. It's really pretty. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette in Catwalk Pink. And as you can see, I just swirl it all together and it makes kind of like a pinky, like a rose gold kind of highlight. I don't think you're going to be able to see that very well, but it's a very natural, subtle kind of highlight. This is the Revolution Ultra Pro Glow 2. So I have all of these counted in my makeup inventory as highlights, but obviously not all of these are going to work for me as highlights. Maybe like 3 or 4 of them work as highlights for me. The rest will end up getting frankened or used in some other way, but they are in my inventory as highlights until that happens. So this is the Makeup Revolution, what is this? Vintage Lace highlight palette. And these are pretty, but I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed. I don't know if you can see on camera. There's like this kind of greeny metallic overspray on these two, and then this one has like a gold one. This one has like a pinky one. But that doesn't translate in the highlight itself. It makes no difference to the color of the highlight, which is a little disappointing. I mean, it looks pretty, but I wish it translated. Like, I bought it because I thought it was going to be like a cool duochrome-y, shifty, different highlight, but they're just normal highlights, two of which don't even really work for me. This is the Smoke and Mirrors Golden Sugar Highlight Palette. I got this from Five Below. I actually really like these. It reminds me a lot of like the Anastasia 4-pan glow kits or whatever they're called. I think this might be trying to dupe one of them, but it's like really weighty and like hefty. and the highlights are nice quality, so I'm really happy with this. This big chunky monkey is the Queen Frostine. This is supposed to be like a body highlight. This was from the Colourpop Candyland collection. Comes with a big old poof, and it's like a very sparkly highlight. It's meant to be used on the body, but I actually like it as a face highlight. And I don't really have any use for body highlight, especially not right now in the winter, but I like it as a face highlight. I actually don't mind how sparkly it is. So there is that. Now we're getting into my smaller highlights. This is the Urban Decay Stone Vibes Multifaceted Highlighter, and this is beautiful. It is very fragile though, so you have to be very careful. It's not really easy to use with your finger just because, like, again, it's very fragile, so I would recommend using a brush, but it is beautiful. Like, oh my goodness, beautiful. This is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Diamond Dust Highlighter, and this, I think, is new. I didn't get it that long ago. I think that it might be trying to dupe the Fenty highlighter. I can't remember what it's called, but I think it might be trying to dupe that. It's really just like sparkle. It's basically just, can you see? Is it gonna focus? It's pretty much just sparkle. It's basically got no base color. It's just like a white to pink iridescent sparkle. Okay, so next are these two LA Colors beauty pots, and that is fur. Ew. LA Color beauty pots. I got these at the Dollar Tree. This one is in Exclusive, and this one's in Peaceful. If they would focus. There we go. So Exclusive looks like this, and it comes with 3 colors. This is advertised as an eyeshadow, but I think that they make really nice highlights. Just swirl all the colors together. And is that one. This one is in Peaceful. I have this Hard Candy marbleized baked highlighter, and this is in Glamour Girl, and this was one of their little holiday releases that they do every year at Walmart, and it is Pina Colada scented. Next I have all of my Collidos makeup highlighters, and I don't have all of them. I really want all of them, but this is what I have so far. So I have Diamond Dasher. These highlights are just so dang beautiful. Star Surfer. I don't even know if the shift will pick up on camera. Probably not. Solar Sailor. This one is like yellow with a blue shift. Moon Cruiser. And Mars Melter. This is the original Mars Melter. They have reformulated this. It's basically a completely different highlight now, but that's the original. Then I have this e.l.f. highlighter. This is in, no, it's just the Multi-Dimensional Face and Body Shimmer. This was part of their what is it? They're like Paradise Collection or something like that. It's a very pretty. This is a Milani highlighter. This is the Beaming Lights. This is Hypnotic Lights highlighter in Beaming Light. And it is like a purple highlight. There's a purple shift to it. This is another e.l.f. highlighter in white gold. And then this is Maybelline Master Holographic Prismatic Highlighter. This is in 050. There's no name, it's just a number. This is so gorgeous. I really don't think it's going to pick up on camera, but the shift is just beautiful. Okay, let's get those back in there. This is the NYX Illuminator in Ritualistic. It's like a light gold color. This is the LA Colors A Loose Face and Body Shimmer. I like this as a highlight. This is in Magical Dust. I also have Sugar Dust and Fairy Dust. So I have all three of those. Actually, let's put those back there. I've got two of the Colourpop Super Shock highlighters in Flexitarian. And Monster. I believe that, yeah, Monster. That's right, it's okay. This is the In Studio highlighter in Rose Glow. This is really pretty. It's like a rose gold with a pink shift. This is an e.l.f. Baked highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. Wet n Wild highlighting Platinum Bar in Winter Bloom. This is Wet n Wild Loose Pigment in Mary. This is just, I don't know if it'll focus. Yeah, I don't think the camera's picking up the shift on this, but oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in Gleam. That actually reminds me, I missed a highlighter over here. This is the LA Colors Glow Now Skin Illuminator. I would not recommend this. I found this at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use it until it's gone because I can get use out of it, so there's no point in wasting it, but I would not recommend this. It's just not like the greatest formula. The color is pretty. It's like a pinky color, but the formula is not my favorite thing. But this stays in my everyday makeup caboodle, and it will be there until it's gone. I have this, the Beauty Crop Lightning Crew Highlighting Cream. I have had this for a bazillion years. I'm pretty sure I got this in an Ipsy bag, maybe like 6 years ago, around there, 6 or 7 years ago, long time ago. Have these two old Wet n Wild Fergie highlighters. This one is in, it's the Center Stage collection. This one's in Rosé Champagne Glow. And then this one is Hollywood Boulevard. I've got a few liquid highlights over here. These are all by Makeup Obsession, which I don't know if this brand is going out of business, like, or if Target's just not going to carry it anymore, or if my Target's just not carrying it anymore. But this is Makeup Revolution's sister brand. I think it was meant for like a younger audience or something. I don't know. But I got all of these on clearance because my Target is no longer going to be carrying them. So this is in Fierce. And these are all like duochrome shifty colors. This is S and X. Erotic. And Lust. Definitely my favorite one. This is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. It is so old, all the lettering is rubbing off. This is in Radiant Lights. And it looks like this. You know what? I'm missing something. I just realized I'm missing a product. But I don't know what happened to it. That is very strange. So I have a face palette that has three. Do I have it in here? Do I have it in my setting powders? Let me see something. Actually, you know what? They are. Okay, they're in a different drawer. So this highlight is very, very subtle. It's more just like a lit from within glow. And this shade Radiant Lights, I'm pretty sure this is the same shade that's in a palette that I have. They're meant to be highlighters, I believe, but I use them as face powders, like illuminating face powders, because they work really well for that. I don't know, but I have that. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. I have two Wet n Wild loose highlighters. This one is in Written in the Stars, and this one is in I'm So Lit. And they're actually very similar. Written in the Stars is just a little bit pinkier, and I'm So Lit is a little bit more golden, but they look very, very similar. These highlighters are intense. Like, if you like an intense highlighter, the Wet n Wild loose highlighters are where to go. This is the Cody Airspun Loose Face Highlighter. This one is it's in Snow Much Ice 100. And hopefully you can see the color pretty decently. This LA Color, I think that they pressed this in the wrong packaging. I think this was a manufacturing error because there's no way this is a bronzer or even meant to be a bronzer for anybody. But this is a highlight and it's in the shade Glow Time. I think that's the right shade name. I just think it's in the wrong packaging. But this highlighter is so beautiful. I got this at the Dollar Tree. If you see this and this works for your skin tone, pick it up because this is so good and it's only $1. Good stuff. Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight. And this is a really nice subtle glow. And you can build it up to be more noticeable, but this is just beautiful. If you don't want anybody to, I don't know, be able to tell that you have highlight on, but you want to be glowing, this is perfect. Makeup Obsession Mega Lightning Highlighter Illuminator. Mega Lightning is the shade it looks like. It's just like a white with gold veins running through it. Okay, let me just grab those right now. Come on. There we go. Okay, this is Hard Candy Dust Glow. I think that's what it says. It's a 3-colored highlight. I just mix them all together. And then this Hard Candy Glow All the Way. I believe this is, yeah, Tiki. And this is actually very similar to the Essence highlighter that I just showed. And then I have this Ofra highlighter that I got in a BoxyCharm so long ago. Again, I just swirl the colors together. I usually only use these top 3. I don't usually use this one just because it makes it a little too dark for me. But this is a very blinding highlight. But that is it. That's all of my highlighters. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a little bit intense. It's a lot of highlighters. But it's okay. It's all right. I'm not mad about it. Yeah, that is my highlighter collection. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Actually, you know, I gotta tell you how many highlights I have. Hopefully it doesn't quit on me before I'm able to. Okay, let's see. Highlight. Here is my spreadsheet for my highlight collection. I have 100 pans of highlight. 100. And, you know, to be fair, a lot of those are counted in my highlight inventory because they are in a palette, but they're in a shade that won't work for me, so I know that I'm not going to end up using it as a highlighter, but it's in my highlighter inventory until I use up whatever else is in whatever else is, what am I trying to say? Whatever else is in that palette. So, yeah. Once the things in those palettes, besides the ones that won't work for me, are used up, they will be frankened into other items. But that is it. That is my highlight collection. And I have a pretty long list of more highlights that I want. Highlights and eyeshadows are definitely my weakness when it comes to makeup. Yeah, so highlighter and eyeshadow are two categories that I know I need to rein it in, but I honestly don't mind having tons and tons and tons of options on those two. So I'm not super concerned about like those two categories growing. The only problem is I need to figure out how I'm going to store more eyeshadow and highlights, because as of this moment I really don't have any more room for them, so I might just have to take a break for a while. But yeah, so yep, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.